Yo, yo, can y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Understand. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. The morning chop up. The morning chop up edition. Just something on my mind this morning while I'm sitting here looking at this beautiful morning. Y'all see I have the Tiffany blue on my screen. I told you I'm doing my next collection, man. It's the Tiffany blue collection. I got a bomber jacket I'm working on. Um, that's gonna be dope. It's Tiffany blue, and I'm doing Tiffany blue and white. That's coming. I'm mixing the two worlds. I'm engineering a Tiffany blue color with the streetwear. So far it's looking pretty dope. A few pieces I worked on, so that's coming. I've always liked that color, man. Always had. What's good, y'all? What's good? The morning chop up this morning. Who in the building? Anybody in the building? Where my soldiers at? Let me see something. Come on in the room, y'all. We're gonna chop it up this morning. Some good game and some of my meditation this morning. I was thinking about some real shit, man. Um, just talking about, it's black men, man. Let me get right into it. We're gonna get right into it. Can y'all hear me good? I just want to make sure y'all can hear me because I didn't do a test. I didn't do a test this morning. I'm about to hit the gym in a little bit. Hit the gym. Since y'all quiet, y'all ain't saying shit. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just start spitting, man. Since I can't, yeah, nobody's saying anything. Can y'all hear me? Let me do a test. Fuck it. Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3 on the mic. Testing, test. Testing 1, 2, 3 on the mic. Testing, test. All right, we good. But yeah, fellas, good morning to you. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. Good morning to the 6 of you guys up in here. We're gonna get into it this morning. I wanted to really chop up some shit that was on my mind and my spirit. Um, yeah, man. There's really a lot that I want to kind of talk about. Well, not a whole lot, but just really more so about just as men, the position that we're in this current state, man. You know, I really want us to understand that we need to really stop wasting our creative juice, if you understand what I'm saying, on a lot of shit, that's our creative serum is really what's holding us back. That meaning we're not using our creative serum properly, man, and we're not keeping it internal within ourselves to even build upon our creative ideas, our creativeness that works amongst other men, um, to push forward and to push our ideals forward. Um, we still, a lot of us are still waiting on society. We're reactive, not proactive on our destiny and on our destination of where we're going as men and what we truly believe in. We're just responding. We're reacting to a lot of shit. We're reacting to what the government is doing. We're reacting to. We have to understand. We know that this place is going to fold because we're not leading it. We're not in control of it. We're not even in control of ourselves. We're not in control of our own man. Our peace. We let our physical peace rule us through masturbation. And listen, man, I'm talking to myself included. I'm talking, uh, this is just a flow of consciousness to whom may receive, to whom this speaks to, who's ready to receive. And I'm speaking to myself as well through these flows of consciousness. So I'm saying, may ever who this may touch or can resonate with it, use this to help yourself understand and advance your understanding to become better men. I mean, because these are things that I strive for every day myself. The disciplines on how to not have fear when taking risks, not have fear putting yourself out there to become your best self. And a lot of times, I was thinking about this the other day. Shout out to Pimp God. We were talking the other day. I said part of the issue that a lot of men suffer from, especially black men in particular, is that we don't trust our visions. That could be a tough thing. Even I'm speaking right now, even things that I've gone through and it's currently going through, that we have to trust our vision. And our vision entails that people have to support it, even though they may not see it. But that's the toughest thing for us to do, to even trust ourselves in this process of believing in ourselves to have visions and to actually go out and to fulfill it. Because the greater society always deem you as a failure, a beast of burden, This is why the women leave you when you are in a certain situation. They may call a fall. Or, she don't support that, and she will not support it because that takes trust. That takes trust, and she doesn't trust herself, let alone you, to see something through, see something out. So you guys got to understand, man, that you put yourself in a interesting predicament once you have a certain vision. Now, certain things, and I'm speaking esoterically to men that have visions of culture, untangible things that they can see, but they can't truly understand it because most people are seeking to get rich in this immediate time, and it's possible. But when you start seeking wealth and you start seeking, and part of wealth is culture, because there's a consistency. If y'all hear some noise, they out there cutting grass and shit. I got my window open. Can y'all hear that? It seemed kind of loud to me. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, y'all real quiet in the comment section this morning. But it's the consistency of your routine, and you having a routine in your life. That's the true culture you're setting for the long term wealth and how you see yourself. So when you start setting these things up for yourself as a man and start having practicing those disciplines as a man, now you're going into uh, uh, packaging a culture. So therefore, when you get into any relationships with any women and you start dealing with women on this level, this is why your serum, y'all know what I'm talking about. Your serum is very important because it comes out of you as instruction. Are you guys following me? So your instruction serum has to be protected. Because the more you start thinking about, even when you watch porn and stuff, if you masturbate and stuff like that, right afterwards you feel like shit. You feel like a loser. And you want to avoid that because there's a blank there. There's a blank. There's a emptiness. It's the same when you even sleep with a woman. And sometimes it's almost worse because you have a physical specimen in front of you and it's all in your head. But this woman is not in your head. She's not in your consciousness because you're not entering her with consciousness. Oh man, appreciate the cash app. Mr. Greg Nicholson. Oh, you got your shirt, man? He said, thank you for the fly shirt. You got your shirt? That's what's up, fam. I'm glad you like it, man. Does it fit you well? But Yeah, I'm working on these Tiffany blue ones now, man. I got the Tiffany blue collection coming, man. Y'all got to understand, man. What your boy over here is trying to do and is doing, I have to move in this uh the way I'm moving in how I'm doing my brand and how this is building is surgical. And this is why I'm speaking on this because you as individual men are brands. You are a brand of man. I talked about this before on my channel. But what brand of man are you? And what do you recognize amongst other men of brands of men among you? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that smell like? I believe the men on my channel over here are the men that understand that. Does my comment section work? Because y'all ain't saying shit. I don't even know who's in here. But yeah, but I do appreciate the cash app, the morning blessing. Let's see here. Y'all understand what I'm saying, man? There's no more times for the games. And I'm just sitting here looking at how many men are I think we love women. We love the idea of her. And that's something that Pimp God talks about. It's really we falling in love with the idea of her. And that shit makes so much sense. But you're looking at something empty that you can't pour shit into. Which is why if you impregnate her with no instruction, she hasn't brought into your consciousness. This is why the ABs, the deletion rate is so high. Because she's not in your consciousness. That's part of it too. She's not a part of that. That's why even for you that encourage her to get the deletion, you start looking like you don't may not know it, but that's part of your decision of saying, you know, shit. I felt like that. I've been there. So I'm saying I didn't trust myself or even the direction I'm going. And also the bitch that's carrying my seed. You know what I mean? It's like, but that speaks volumes because I don't even trust my own seed inside of her coming out of her enough. Why did I plant it inside of her anyway? Some deep shit to think about. My friend the other day, we had me and my boy, we go play ball on Wednesdays. My old child, we like brothers, man, childhood friend, man, since we were little. And he a married man. I think I told y'all the story about this brother. He's a trainer, professional trainer. And but his wife, man, that's the one I told y'all about, was forced to get she basically forced him to get the shot. Um, the vacation shot. And now he's having some little bit of issues lately. He haven't been feeling right. His body hasn't really been responding properly to a lot of things. And you know, he kind of going through it even on that front. That's unusual for him, man. 'Cause that dude stay fit. He stay on top of his shit. But he having some issues lately. And let me see something. He's having some issues, and I'm just wondering, how's he really doing? After doing that, being pressured into that by his wife. And my heart goes out to him. But we were talking the other day, and he was talking about how his wife, only thing she talks about is sex, sex, sex. And he said he don't really be pressed to just have sex to her all the time. You know what I mean? And she got a fat ass, but he was just like, it's just he been with her so long, he like 20 something years, almost 20 years, and he said just chill. He said they always on vacation, they always doing this. He said he said it's annoying. He said it's like a turn off. You know what I mean? And she be watching TikTok videos all day, and all the simps talking, and she sends him the links all fucking day of all this couple shit and all this dumb shit. And he was like, man, he said the shit is just pissing him off at this point. Like, he said he just don't even want to be in the same room with her ass. He said he just turned off. And he sent me a text that she sent yesterday, and she was like, oh, this text to let you know I need sex text. That's it. I need sex text. He said he was so fucking turned off, man. He said he was angry. He called me because he was in anger. He's like, man, this shit is like, it's no lead up to it, no nothing. He said, I'm a fucking machine, yo. I got to come in the house with my dick in my hand. He said, I'm not doing that. I mean, he called me to rant, yo. He just went off, man. He was just pissed. He said, man, fuck. He just like, man, I'm going to go get me a drink. And he stopped drinking to even cope with her ass. And it's just sad that men have come to that, and the bitches only see you as a fucking dildo. Literally as a pet. That's why it's laughable when I hear these women talk about, they see these sex robots and shit like that. It's laughable when they say, I want a man sex robot. You already got them. They're called simps. It don't even make sense. They're women. They want to do everything that fucking men do. They have no original thought at all. None. That's why it makes no sense to see, to hear these women saying the shit that they're saying. You gonna get a big old human sex doll, man. What you gonna do is she got to move him around to position him to. It's crazy. That's what the world has come to. Even for men, I understand it more so for men because we're buying the idea image of a chick without the annoying piece of it all. Now, I wouldn't do it, and I know people are opposed to it, but I'm saying I understand it more for men than I do women. But that's what most men have become, a fucking robot, a sex doll robot. Man, y'all real quiet this morning. Ain't nobody sent one chat. Y'all ain't saying shit. I don't know who in the building. I don't know nothing. I guess y'all just listening. But I want you men to understand, man, that the universe is speaking through you through your semen, through your semen juice, especially right now, because this is why our women is overly sexualized, because she's trying to pull it out of you. If anybody's the anti-God, it's her right now in female form, like Eve was. You bit the forbidden fruit. And here's the irony, man. Like I can't even, like I told y'all, I'm sharing this with y'all because I can't even go back to just fucking with bitches like I used to, man. Even my boy was saying how, man, he said, man, back in high school, man, like in out of high school, the many he just seen the many women I done went through, man. The many. I don't even know my numbers. And it's not even like I said, I'm not proud of that shit. I'm really not. That shit is fucking horrible that I wasted that much of my time and energy. I could have been a young man into shit, helped me build. I could have been off doing had villages all over the fucking globe. All been into in all kinds of shit building. But we were raised to be sex bots to these broads. We're groomed to do that. You're not supposed to have vision as a man. No, not a black man, especially. No, your role is to entertain, play sports, fuck sport. That's it. I am tired of that program. I am tired of that download. I am tired of all of that shit. You black men need to start to seeing yourselves differently, man. I'm begging for you men to start practicing the discipline of not trying to get pussy all goddamn day. That shit is awful, man. That's an awful thing to just have that on your mind. My boy here, his wife just want to fuck. Like he's a fucking sex toy. And you gotta be over top of her looking at this bitch. And she don't acquiesce to you. She ain't really respecting you. And you supposed to perform? No way. No fucking way. No. Are you kidding me? What's up, Hannibal? I'm gonna announce I'm gonna do a late night show tonight. I might do it for my members only channel tonight. If you guys are available, I feel like doing one tonight, chopping up with the family Friday night. There ain't no games or nothing on, so y'all ain't got no excuse. I might do a late night members only channel. So if y'all not a member, become a member. You know, I got different levels, but this show will be for all members. That's just to support the channel, keep it flowing. Become a member because I might do one tonight. I want to do a little private chop up with some of y'all tonight. I really do. I have a few clients this afternoon, but I want to do something this evening. Kind of just go over some shit with you guys, some private chat. So y'all can just join the channel for that. But yeah, this morning show, man, I wanted to just really talk about just protecting your creative serve, man. Yeah, man. So I mean, I want you brothers to really start to practice this discipline, man. And you put it, listen, man, as I talk to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. I done implemented a lot of this and I'm still am, and I'm still learning myself. I'm still pushing myself to new heights. I'm still challenging myself. I'm still challenging my will. I'm still challenging, pushing the universe to acquiesce to what my visions are. I'm still doing it myself. This shit is not easy. This shit is not. Putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. I want you brothers to start practicing that, man. If you get the urge to look at porn or look at something like that, what you do is you take that energy and you put it into something. You go and write down something that you've been working on. Time you get that urge, go get out a pen and paper, go write down something that's been on your mind to do, to a goal or something that you want to accomplish or finish. It's time to start going hard, man, in the paint. It's time to start going hard for your visions, man. That's all it's going to take. It's enough. It's no more time to be complaining about these thoughts, man. It's over. It's over. You brothers are still seeking hope. It's over. And those men that have daughters, you raise them properly, man, to let them know they got to be prepared for a builder. But you have to first be the example of that. All the women in your life, your mother included, need to be a helpmeet to you. All of them. Of course, your mother can't be your wife. I'm saying, help me. All the women in my life that I see that surround me are help me to some capacity. If they in my life involved, they have to be. That's like mandatory. And a lot of you men don't demand that. As soon as you see a fat ass and some titties, you like, fuck it. I want to fuck. You would just blow it all. And when I mean blow it all, I don't mean just busting your nut. I mean your time and energy, man. That shit is a lot, man. To compromise that shit. I've been in situations when I've been out with chicks and I feel like, what the fuck am I doing with this broad? Because you gotta stoop, you gotta compromise whom you are because if your goal is just to get the pussy, you gotta compromise a little bit of who you are to be on her level to please this bitch. That bitch supposed to be on top of making sure that she's pleasing you, that she's worthy of you. That she's worthy of you. You're not worthy to get no used vag. Are you insane? Just think about that shit. But I'm telling y'all, man, the time is things are ticking, and you men need to start challenging yourselves. You need to even start challenging your own ideology within yourself. I'm telling y'all, it's a new time to just reevaluate where you are as men, man. I think that we have to really push forward to the new ideas, the future of what this world looks like. And it's an exciting time because it's wide open, men. I'm telling y'all, I'm encouraging you guys. It's wide open, man. Who am I talking to out there? I don't know. I believe I'm talking to the future men. I believe I'm talking to our pioneers, our engineers of this new society that we need, that we wish and hope for. And I know that we want the women. That's your help me to bring forth the vision. It's natural to feel that, but you have to first be in a position with the universe to say, "Hey, this is the vision. This is what I see. This is what I'm on." So she can accommodate that, and that comes in all forms. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? I find that a lot of men now in these spaces now, all we do is talk about women and what they don't do, where they are, this and that. I get it. I get it. Uh, but I think to me at this point, that's kind of lazy. It's kind of a lazy position to have, because we do want to understand them. Yes, you do want to understand that nature of why they do the things. But I think the problem is most men, to me, in these spaces don't know who they are. They don't have a fucking clue. They don't have a community. Because if once you discover that in yourself, and once you discover what that vision is among yourself, that's the only thing that fucking matters. You think Elon Musk sitting around thinking about some fucking thoughts and what they ain't doing and what they doing? I mean, what the fuck? I just use him as an example because it can to because to be able to get as much work and stuff done that he's doing, you got to see that's his mind. His mind is at play. His mind. We are in his world. Every time we sit in a Tesla, this is his fucking thoughts. Every time we use PayPal and all these conventions and all this shit, uh, we in his consciousness. So I'm saying as black men, where we as collectively, we go in our spaces, we talk about women and we talk about relationships. We as men have to take among ourselves to build amongst each other, to support the men amongst each other in these spaces. Appreciate the cash app, Chef Rob. You said for dropping game this morning. I appreciate the cash app, bro. Y'all really taking this shit in because y'all ain't saying nothing on the comments on the thread, which is all good. You know, it's all good. And that's good that y'all just listening. You know what I'm saying? I want you men to be committed, be committed, be committed, be committed, be committed, be committed to yourself, be committed to the universe, be committed to pushing your life forward, be committed to the discipline, be committed to your physical man, be committed to your community, which is your brotherhood of those that have the same vision, those that want to work with each other. Be committed to that. Be committed to that. Oh man, appreciate the cash app again, Abina. Uh, you said for the coffee and game. Appreciate it, bro. For the coffee and game, I like that, man. I appreciate that. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all with the morning blessing this morning, man, on a Friday. I just felt, I like the morning shows. I do. They impromptu, but sometimes I'll just be sitting here and I'm thinking before I get my day started. Uh, I just know how tough it is for black men. And I don't know if y'all saw my community post that I dropped that video, that song music video with Life, and that song was in my spirit, and I wanted to share that with y'all and just listen to the words, and it really touched me, man. It really made me think about a lot of things in my life, and as black men, You know, we've been robbed from a lot of things, man. I'm tired of feeling like that. I'm exhausted. Like I said, you got the Eve of the Color Purple coming out in December, I think. That fucking garbage, you know. And I'm just tired of that kind of shit, man. These bitches are they're just going all the way into the ruins. It's nothing. And people are rewarding this whack shit. You got these directors and shit from all these other countries that don't fuck with you as an American, foundational black American. They don't fuck with you. But we have to give people more of a reason not to fuck with us, not because of the degeneracy. That's all they try to say is that we degenerate, we this and that. But now we got to start saying, fuck this. As long as we're entertaining people, there's no vision in that. There's no long-term longevity in that. And I mean entertainment down to the physical man, fucking, and all of this. That's entertainment. Start getting in vision. This is what I'm trying to do, guys. On this end is harder than any fucking thing you can imagine because people have to believe in your vision. They have to believe in that and actually have to support that. And you have to demand that. See, that's when the part of you having the wherewithal, the gall to stand on something you believe and know within yourself. And you as a black man are not supposed to have that because we don't support I'm talking out the greater society and the malevolent. We don't support that. We don't support you being who you are. You're supposed to be a broken male. You supposed to compromise for some pussy. You supposed to go through the ringer, miss work, miss anything of solitude to build with your fellow man, to create and to change the outcome of your community, the outcome of your town, the outcome of your county, the outcome of your city, the outcome of your state, the outcome of the United States, the nation. Without the bullshit games. How can I prove that we can do it? We don't need a lot of motherfuckers. Look at the plantation. When the white men, if y'all want some encouragement, it only took a few of them and lots of us to buy into a consciousness. That's where it all first started, which has brought us over here and we built this fucking United States. I ain't saying all of us were slaves, but we had to build it on our fucking backs, our ideas, but it was only a handful of them that control and pull the strings. We don't need all black men. And I came to that conclusion. I don't need all of you Negroes. I need the few that's my members of my channel. That's why we're going to do a members only show tonight. I just feel like doing one tonight. I don't know why. I just feel like doing a show and just chopping it up with you brothers tonight. But I don't know. I don't know on what yet, but I just feel the need that I think my members only brothers need that tonight on Friday night. But anyway, going into Memorial Day weekend. But yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. I'm just flowing right now. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. Am I ranting too much, man? Oh, another thing too, guys. I'm going to be clearing out my closet. I'm going to be selling things in my closet. I'm letting you guys know. So I'll be posting some of the community page shoes and shit. I have shoes between 10 and a half, 11, and 11 and a half. Those are the only sizes I have. But I'm going to be clearing that out and selling those items. And yeah, I'm just going to try to just clean house a little bit. But yeah, man, we got to turn the corner as black men, man. We got to turn this fucking corner, y'all. We can't be bullshitting around no more. I know I'm not. I'm not bullshitting anymore. But it is hard. It is tough. But I learned yesterday, well, countless times, but in particular yesterday, every woman that's in my life, man, she gonna have to serve me some capacity. There's some other little shit that I'm gonna do. I talk about it in my members only channel. I ain't gonna talk about it right here openly, but I talk about it in my members only. Some shit that I'm doing, and I want you brothers to, you know, got men with vision. Y'all gonna have to acquiesce every resource you have, because black men, we don't get support. We don't have it. We don't. You get a little bit, but when it comes to visionaries outside of entertainment, because we only identify physical entertainment to make you laugh, and if it's anything pertaining to physicality, we'll support that because it's physical. It's right there. But visions and to see yourself further, that needs a greater understanding and a greater trust. And first, you got to trust yourself as black men, first and foremost. And that's a hard thing when you haven't been cultivated to do so. But, you know, I really want you guys to put in the effort today, going into this Memorial Day weekend. Let's turn it up, man. Let's turn it up. Let's not walk in fear. Let's not walk in doubt, because you can't have a lot of doubt when you're trying to push forward for a vision. You can't have a lot of shame. I mean, shame in the sense that if you're going through something, you're afraid to not let people know what you're going through. That's what I mean, shame. Let people know what's going on, man. People that you trust. But like I said, first you have to trust yourself enough. But it's okay to let people know that you trust, man, and how you feel. That's okay. Yeah. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, it's it's a hell of a time, man. It's a hell of a time as brothers, man. But I trust y'all. I believe in you guys, man, and I really want you guys to make the best effort. Starting today in your lives, man. You can have a good breakfast, you know, and just kind of think, get your notepad, and start enjoying nature. Start enjoying time apart from all this dumb shit, man. Start separating yourself from everything. Disconnect from all this crazy shit, man. Start connecting internally to yourselves. I'm telling y'all, man, I encourage y'all this. And I don't want you guys to be stressed, because a lot of our brothers are stressing out right now. We investing in ourselves. It is taking a lot away from you, you know. But you gotta figure these things out. This is what's gonna push you in an uncomfortable position. But once you start to believe in yourself, and once you start having visions, you're gonna be pushed in uncomfortable positions as a man that you're not used to. And a lot of times, a lot of us men, we try to save face to think we're fine and we got it all figured out. But no, man, it's okay to understand that you don't, and that you're still learning this thing. It's a fight. It's a fight for your soul, man. But anyhow, um, I want to thank those that contributed this morning. I really wasn't looking for much. This was kind of impromptu. Uh, uh, it's just something on my mind and my meditation this morning. I want you guys to really just protect your creative serum and understand. And I want you guys to build that creative serum up inside you. Um, and start releasing in other ways and start releasing in your mind in other ways, because your mind, and when you watching porn and when you watching all these things, that's an image. So you got to start have other images of yourself outside of through the female. That's an empty blank. If you masturbate, or even when you masturbate using her body, let me say that again, even when you masturbate using her body. But anywho, um, I just want better for you guys, man. I want better for you men. And it's one day at a time, one moment at a time. So tonight I might do a show tonight. I'll let you guys know in my community tab. Um, join the channel so we can get we're gonna do some more private shows. Just kind of some late night chop ups, so y'all can support the channel by Gloves Off Show Cash App, or y'all can join the channel, or you can support through PayPal at Dr. E. Harlan Scott at mail.com. Until next time, y'all, peace. I love you guys. I holla.